Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I have a fan request to be checking out Historica Arcanum, Cults of London by Metis Creative. It's already raised $69,000, goal reached in 17 minutes. And 14 days left to go on this. We'll look at the main image. I see it's like devilly stuff, I guess. I don't know. Can't really see much of anything. I do know they have stable pay and stretch play, or stable pledge and stretch pay, so that's nice. Also, the countries they ship to, they did the most what they could with the square here. I'm sure by the end of this video, I'll probably be like, I don't like the main image at all. I'd spotlight something else. Because right now, you can't even really make out your main art at all. So I don't think it's doing much for you. You can't really... I guess you can kind of see that it's a thickish box. This one was fan requested, and they said, if I recall correctly, it was a little bit wonky, a little weird. Whoa, official trailer. So we got two videos? We got a gameplay, and we got an official trailer. Which one do they want me to watch? Which one is the first one to pop up? It's the gameplay. No, it's probably the official trailer. Let's do both. 220. As always with the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Theme. Scary witch theme. Play the card. Has words. You roll a d6 and a roll of 3 to 6. It's a little too fast. Can't really read it. But then again, I don't know if you want me to. And a roll of 3 to 6. The anomaly is tamed and won't attack your operators. And you're able to benefit from the location's abilities. Okay. Decent amount of text there. Okay. Does that make me feel worker placement? Does that like what I don't know, I just don't get it. Hopefully it'll come together soon. Okay. So you play Sherlock Holmes. When you play this card, you can reveal a card in another player's deck for half the inside cost. Okay. Showcasing the art. I think it's a good idea. It's got some very stylized art. Moina Mothers. Reroll one combat roll. Sacrifice for the stars. Discard the operator used with this card and gain 3 insight tokens. So you're just kind of showing me cards and then creepy stuff. It's I'm not really... I guess I'm seeing the deluxeified components a little bit now that I'm really paying attention. Of like, there's going to be a plastic thing to hold my cards that looks fancy. But it's... Okay. That's a card. Creepy. Creepy. Oh, there's some blood. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Oh, okay, of course. This was for Probe of the Whispers. Put the asset on a minor location while the listening post is active. In each intel phase, you reveal one card in another player's hand without a cost. Okay, I don't see how these two are connected. Like, I love when people can seamlessly interweave components with their video, and this one does not. It doesn't feel like that at all. It just feels disjointed and weird and uninformative and not great. You put a card down, you grab a lantern. Oh, there's Sherlock Holmes. Okay, okay. So that was Sherlock Holmes because he's infiltrating. I'm coming around to the story. Let's go. Shadeless Opal. Is that the Opal? See, if there had been a narrator going over, for instance, how the game is played and how thematically all this stuff is happening, and then you want to have the artsy stuff maybe interweaved in there, I think that would have worked a lot better here than what we have. And the fact that you have to have an official trailer and a gameplay trailer, like, I don't know. Like, that's very common in video games. Not nearly as much, I don't feel like, in board games. Get shot, lady. Oh, lights are going out because there's a card. we're going to see the lights actually go out in the thing. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was a cool shot. Okay. A Historica Arcanum game. So we got card in front of the horse here. We're hoping to have a series or use this game system or something. Not that I really know what the game system is at all or know anything about the game. So let's go to the gameplay video. So after the first video, do I want it? Not really. Can you do it? I don't feel super strongly about that in any particular way. And how much is it? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's going to be expensive because you showcased to me like really deluxeified plastic pieces that were holding the cards, but I still know next to nothing. Let's go into this video. 4 minutes.
Hello all, welcome to our introduction to Historica Arcanum, Castle of London, a cutthroat strategy game where you take control of a couple of occultists in the Victorian London. In this game you will scheme heists, plot assassinations, and summon and slay arcane horrors to win an eldritch war.
Okay, that sounds fun.
I am Melissa from Metis Creative, and I will be your guide through the horrors of Castle of London.
I appreciate the subtitles too. Oh wait, I guess that was YouTube. But I imagine they put them in there. I don't think mine's do that. I don't need them, but like if English wasn't your first language, I could see it being a struggle.
This is what the game will look like at its height. Tensions are high and everybody's...
You know, it'd be great if when you're showing me the game, you put some light on the game. Now, trust me, I'm a content creator, and I've made videos where I've had absolutely terrible lighting. So, but it's just to take it from me. Like, I feel like lighting it up instead of just keeping the moody theme and ambiance would be good. Greetings, Biodelic.
Eyeing each other for signs of treachery. Now, let's zoom in on the player experience. Here we see...
Okay, so this is like just a straight up like hardcore preview from them. Okay, that's nice. It's nice to have.
How you can game modes and much more.
And I like the fact it's at the top. It's kind of spotlighted there. So I see that there is a video showcasing to me how the game is played. That's always a good thing to have. Everything about this campaign / game is weird. I see that. I'm starting to see that. Metis Creative. Have they done something before? Any gold award-winning... Oh, tabletop RPG studio. Creators of the Historical Arcanum series. Okay. They've won an Emmy. I'd lean into that a little bit. I'd lean into that just a smidge bit in that video. You want to talk about a video? Yeah, from the Emmy award-winning tabletop role-playing game world, we're bringing one of our dark universes into board game form finally for the first time. Like, get me somebody on the PR there getting me hyped. Where Cults of London? Ooh, yeah, this sounds fun. Like, I like the theme. Yeah. Spotlight that. Like, that's a great thing. That makes me feel more comfortable immediately on the can you do it. Like, here's why I'm saying that. If I know you're any award-winning tabletop role-playing game maker and this is your first entry into the board game market, I now feel more comfortable because I know you really don't want that black eye on your company's name. Like, you have a reputation that you wouldn't want to be sullied. So that's one of those things that you mentioned. I feel like you mentioned that. Because to me, it's just like Metis Creative. Oh, would I be shocked at all if this was just some first-time game maker who'd done nothing at all? No, I wouldn't, because we see it all the time. All right, so Cults of London, $159 for the all-in package. Okay, seems Kickstarter reasonable. Let's see what we get component-wise. I'm assuming we got plastic here because they're already showing me. 90 minutes, 1 to 4 players, ages 14 plus. Wow, okay, we got standees, we got the plastic, we got the big thing here. I thought those were all plastic for a second, that's why I said that. Wow, lots of text on the cards. I want to zoom in on those cards. Oh, can we not have the long, sexy scrolling shot? That'd be great. I want to see it. I want to see all the pieces. I want to see what's all the information on these cards here. That's a lot of text. What is Historic Arcanum Cult of London? Is an asymmetric deck builder. An area control hybrid set. What? I thought it was a scary witch lady, like doing things with her hands. Well, this is why we talk about gameplay. Asymmetric deck builder. Yes, I'm in. I'm immediately in. My excitement level for this game is now peak. I really want this game. Area control hybrid set in the award-winning historical dark fantasy setting of Historica Arcanum from any award-winning tabletop role-playing game, blah, 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 blah. Putting icing on the cake on your theme. Set in Victorian London, players will take the role of factions vying for the control of the arcane society. That sounds cool. So casual, hardcore, chill versus high octane, luck versus strategy. That's nice. That's a really nice graph right there. Faction play styles. Awesome. So you're going to want to play, X number of times, and X would be the faction at the bare minimum. It's like, if there's 5 factions, I'm going to want to play the game 5 times, most likely, assuming they're asymmetric and different. Action decks, recruitable characters, hidden actions, secret, public objectives, area control. Ooh, this all sounds hot. This all sounds fun. War of the Colts 3 to 4 player showdown. So there's different game modes. The Eldritch Onslaught solo mode. I love a little bit more information here, but that's awesome. Alliance of the Damned co-op. It's locked. That's unfortunate. Challenger of the Dark Verstar mode. Wow, there's lots of modes. Okay. And most of them are locked. Yeah, that's a bummer. Like, that's really some wind out of my sails as someone who wants to potentially support this campaign the way that you presented it there. It's like, oh, yeah, that stuff, yeah. You better hope a bunch of other people back us, and you do as well. Why back now? New content, all stretch goals. It's just the way you hit me with it didn't feel great. Add great new content to all pledges. Exclusive content. You can hop on the train and get your hands on the exclusive content of Dice Tower. Don't need it. 2 full factions. That's awesome. And gameplay add-ons available only on GameFound. So 2 factions, that's huge. And most importantly, Deluxe Edition is a GameFound exclusive. It will be available to pick it up in the stores. Arrives much earlier. Colts of London will be at your doorstep 6 months earlier than retail stores by backing receipts. So they're saying, yeah, okay, cool. Discounted price, save up to $50 off on MSRP. Help shape the game. You'll contribute stretch pay. What's in the box? Here we go. So we got a telescoping. That's a good shot. That's a nice shot to show me it's a big, thick box. Immediately my mind is probably at like the $100 to $120 price point when I see a box like that. Just in my mind, the $60 to $80 range has gone out the window, and that's honestly like that's it's good. Game board, okay, love to know the size. Just if you had an idea. I don't think it's a selling point, but it's always nice to have sizes. Learn to play in rules reference book. Spotlight. There's 2 of them. Cool, and hopefully I'll see a rule booklet later. Rule booklet and tabletop simulator. Chef's Kiss. 12 locations, 12 unique anomaly miniatures. Ooh, that's... So I'd love to see them all, but I do think that looks good. 1 dice tower. Oh, that's the dice tower. Okay. So fancy pants. It's not just a normal dice tower. 30 anomaly stands, 6 outpost stands, the plastic card holder. They did, 12 of them. The big fancy faction mats. 72 faction control tokens, cool stuff, things. 80 operators. So, am I sold on the price? I don't know the price of that because you didn't show it to me. I know that it's 160 for everything. I don't feel like that was a great 160 there. And then what's this? The complete list. Okay. Stretch goal details. All right, we'll just go straight into stretch goals. Not going to talk about the expansions. And then we're just going to go straight to the rewards. What? We're jumping. Okay, so what happened? Let's rewind. So we were in the component list where they didn't tell me the price of the base game, so I don't know the price of the base game. This is now the components of the expansions, which just kind of feel thrown in here. That's odd, but whatever. So we got 2 expansions, which come with... So the big thing is it's going to add new factions. 30 faction action cards, 5 relics, 1 new anomaly, so a new mini. Is that okay? Okay, so cool. The theme gets me going, but it's expensive in my opinion for the all-in. Yeah. 160 for those 2 expansions and that, so we're looking at $30 an expansion, plus the box at $100. We haven't got to shipping. Doesn't feel great. I think it feels Kickstarter reasonable. Top end of it, though, 160, but let's see what the shipping is. So 334 people got that. $80, now that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. That's why I got 60 people there. That seems fine. I'm down on that on $80. I want to play that game for $80. Then we got the 334. So they didn't break Bauer's Law because it's 334 to 60. Oh, what is this? The Colts of London retail, the retail pledge. That's it. That's the pledges we got. This base tier, which we didn't even show you the price of, and then the 100. Man, it feels like a big jump up. $80. Those are 2 $40 expansions. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Like those don't feel like $40 expansions to me when it's 30 cards, a token sheet. So 36 cards, 41 cards probably. And then the mini. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like I'm getting a deal. I'm debating on downgrading to base. Yeah, it feels like a big jump, and I wonder if that's one of those ones where the stretch goals is hiding stuff. Like if they didn't hit stretch goals, it's not looking as good. Oh, are those the 2 expansions? Those are what I'm buying that you didn't really showcase much? They look cool. We got Metal Insight tokens, the Colts of London miniature set. What is this? Is this just random minis? Oh, if you just want the minis. Okay, card sleeves. This is a lot of stuff here. Well, you know what? This is a lot of stuff if I was looking at this from the perspective of a new game designer, new publisher. However, they've done stuff, and they want to start big with their first board game. I get it. I get it, especially since they're hoping to have crossover appeal with the people who play the tabletop role-playing game. I get it, and so I understand kicking it off big with all this stuff. These are the hardcovers if you want to get the fancy books in addition to the stuff. Okay, so what is this? New game modes, stretch goals. So what are these stretch goals? Let's see what they said about stretch goals. They had like a little blurb. All stretch goals will apply to all backer tiers. We will release 3 more stretch goals after we unlock the previous trio. So follow the page to find out what will be on. So, I bet you some of those game modes are going to be in the expansions. Is that the play? Is that what we're doing here? You jerking me around like that? Let's see. New game mode, 1v1 challenge to the Dark Souls. We're creating a new game mode for 1v1 gameplay with a new expanded rule set, new cards balancing. Oh, no, wait, it's not. New game mode, the Alliance. This will add a full new game mode to Cults of London, the Alliance of the Damned. Is that one of the expansions? Is that what we're getting here? Is that the play? Cults of London miniature set. I don't know. Because if it's not, that's awesome. And this looks like it's gonna definitely get more value. Like once that cooperative one's a big deal. They're setting specifics to different countries, areas of their world. Oh, okay. Man, this is a super ambitious project. So we got the gameplay, actions. Now we're talking a little bit about the gameplay, the operators, the anomalies. Is there a gameplay video somewhere, please? So this is a really long how to play if you want to scroll. The miniature showcase. Is this a live stream gameplay? Okay, live stream gameplay. So there's a gameplay video, cool. And now we get to these expansions. No, these are the... These are just now you're just randomly showing me the factions. Okay. Cool. Rule booklet. Awesome. Tabletop simulator. Awesome. Locking game modes behind stretch goals sucks. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Edridge on. I mean, I get it. Since you're adding components, it's like not just a variant, but there's like cards that go with it. But it does suck, especially if that's like a game mode that you're really excited about, because then you're just kind of like, I don't know. I see both sides of it. The worst, because the price already doesn't feel great. And I wonder if the price doesn't feel great because we're paying the price of all these stretch goals already put into it. Like, it feels like one of those situations, potentially. I want to wait until 5 minutes before campaign end to know what I will actually be able to play. Yep. Yep. Here's an overview of the Eldritch Onslaught gameplay. This is about the universe, shipping, and taxes. Okay, that's it. We don't have any other gameplay videos. We don't have any content creators. We don't have any quotes. It's just a tabletop simulator. That's a choice. I think it's a poor one. Base game. So 24, 33 didn't convert the currencies. That's annoying. So now if I'm looking for everything, I'm at over $200. $200. That doesn't feel great. You know, in my mind, I'm saying that's 100 for the base game and 50 for the 2 expansions. That feels bad. Like, that feels really bad. Especially with how little you sold me on those factions. Like, I can't get over that. That feels terrible. Same with Canada. Canada's getting, like, and then EU and UK, you're getting a better price, but at the same time, it doesn't feel good. 190? 100 for the box, 45 for the expansions. I don't even want to think about it the other way. 80 for the box and 55 for the expansions? It's a hard sell. It does feel bad. It does. It feels so bad. It makes me wonder what stretch goals we're not seeing that they're going to add to it. It makes you really think about that dice tower that looks so cool. And now you're like, wow, how much money is that dice tower costing? How much money are these metal coin sets costing that just kind of felt like they were haphazardly thrown? Wait, does this come with the metal coins? Okay. So it comes with the metal coins. It comes with a fancy card. So it comes with some metal coins. 50 metal coins. Did you really sell that to me? Did you tell me that? I don't feel like... Yeah, this is just a really ugly story area. Why wouldn't you put the metal coins on the here too? Like, why would you create this picture and say, here's all the stuff. We got the 2 expansions. We got cards floating around, but then not throw the metal coins in there as well. I feel like that at least makes the picture a little bit more palatable. Makes the 160 a little bit easier, but it's still just, it doesn't feel great. All right, let's check out the updates, FAQ, comments. Give us one a grade. Let's go updates first. Then we'll go comments. Campaign update, unlocking game modes, first gameplay stream, and more. Welcome to the huge campaign update. This is from 3 days ago. What do people say? Ounds of Tindalos maybe would be nice if we had a proper how to play video by now. I love it. I love it. I feel like I'm part of the reason that we're so pretentious now. Like, that I always push for that. And now people are like, hey, why is there a how to play video out? Like, that never used to be a thing. How to play videos before a game came out? Like, that's blasphemy. Like, if you, it's just, I love it. The tabletop simulator live stream showed the game very clearly, in my opinion. Yeah, who let the dogs out? Okay. Whatever, let's check out the comments, see what's going on in there. I'm surprised the reference guides aren't part of the box as a standard. Game looks fun, though. I hope you're able to unlock the additional modes. What's the most popular? A huge... Oh, that's them. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for a glorious first day. We blasted through not just our funding goal, but also 2 stretch goals in the span of 24 hours. Good customer service here. I like the fact that they're not only posting in the updates, which they have 11 updates already, but also posting in the comments. Like, I like that. That's nice. So just in case you don't do the updates, you see this. We will keep revealing more content as the campaign moves along, so stay tuned to the Cults of London page to learn more. In the meantime, we're a couple of answers to the burning questions we got on the first day. That's a third of a point crit bump up, by the way. Well, it's in my head. Player reference sheets unlocked. We will be adding 4 double-sided reference sheets to all game boxes so that all players will have access to the rules, in-depth mechanics of the game, and what to expect from each faction, location, and anomaly. That's awesome. I'd add that to the pledge area if it's not. Double-sided, the story. Well, we have a couple $1,000s short of this stretch goal. It won't be long until we unlock it. So here it goes. All factions and maps will be double-sided, meaning they will get an alternative victory condition. Wow! That's huge! That is a huge, fundamental core gameplay aspect of adding... Oh, by the way, we haven't hit it yet. But we're just going to throw in these alternative victory conditions that everybody can have where you can flip it on the back. That's huge. It's just so... It just feels like it's so trivial. Like, oh, it's a stretch goal we might add. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. But it's nice that it's unlocked. And it makes you wonder, like, seeing them do that makes me wonder, like, all right, so if we stall out, what are we missing? Like, what should have been in the game? Like, this beautiful game that you had, this beautiful vision of this game that you had, and you clearly have designed, you've clearly play tested. What are you just stripping away bit by bit because we don't have enough money? Like, what percentage of the game am I going to get if we stall out right now? And I can't help but think about that sometimes, and it just, Kickstarter's so weird. It's like, yeah, the game wasn't as good as I wanted it to be because we didn't hit this stretch goal. Like, that's, okay. As we unlock all these stretch goals unlock gameplay modes are next. Wow, this is all of them. Here we go. As many said already, you get a lot more backers with the option to just get the core box with minis. I don't like standees if I have another option, but that doesn't mean I want to pay for all the rest, like sleeves and metal coins. Yeah? Hey there, we hear you. We'll make these minis into an add-on so you can pick alongside the core box. Okay. And that's why there's also those there. I'm confused. The campaign preview looks so good. The aesthetics of the characters right up my alley, but now the campaign is live, all the components look terrible. Like, every good picture is just multiplied with red. Didn't I say maybe you go a little bit less on the moody ambiance, a little bit more on the showcasing components, or occasionally with blue or green. Looks super unnatural. Good luck, but no thanks. I completely agree. The original artwork made me follow almost immediately. Oh, they're talking about something different. I'm another person that was very excited for this campaign until I saw the actual page. Sorry, but the initial unreadable page, lack of gameplay or reviews, having to get everything or just the base game, and finally, seemingly unreadable components have me bowing out due to the lack of faith. It is especially that last one. I have read that you were saying they are contrasted, but I see no proof in the page on launch. It gives me vibes of a company who fell in love with the look and are unable to be flexible when feedback is given. Based on there being 8.8 thousand who follow this project, but so far only 313 who have backed it, I don't think I am the only one with these issues. And I love GameFound for letting us see those numbers. Those numbers are my favorite part about GameFound, seeing just how many people were excited for a project and then how many people actually backed it. And it is insanely low in some instances, and I think we can really learn a lot from those campaigns specifically. Maybe I'll do a video sometimes and do like the highest and the lowest the highest and the lowest in the history of GameFound. That'd be interesting. Okay, to me. To me and like 7 other people. Hopefully you're one of those 7. I was quite excited by this, even though I'd never heard of Historica Arcanum, but so many bad decisions on launch. You shouldn't need backer comments to know red on dark red isn't a good look, and either your promo/gameplay video has been filmed in the dark, or the game components featured more horrible color choices. It doesn't give me the confidence in the final product despite your promise of sharp, modern contrast, quote unquote. What does that mean, by the way? Colors contrast or they don't. Nothing modern about it. Then there's just 2 pledges. Core, that seems to be retail, or deluxe. Deluxe includes lots of stuff many people won't necessarily want. I don't sleeve, so I don't want 500 sleeve. I have no interest in foil cards, etc., but that's the only way to get the minis because they're exclusive to deluxe rather than just being an exclusive add-on. So I really can't see me backing this now. Yeah, these are all self-inflicted wounds. Like these, I get it. Interesting projects, a few questions. Why is there no pledge was just as luck? Yeah, okay. We get it. We get it. Let's go. Final grade Colts of London, Historica Arcanum. Do I want it? I do. Asymmetric, deck building, area control, alternate victory conditions. All those hot buzzwords, 90 minutes, solo mode, cooperative mode, 1 versus all. You know, if we get enough money, of course. Like, that sounds great. 6 different factions right from the jump if I want to pay a mint. Yes, I do want the game. I don't think you sold the game great. I don't feel like you really accentuated your positives and you decided to go way too thematic with it. And it's just yeah. But do I want it? Yeah, I do. I don't think you sold it great, though. Can you do it? I still believe that they don't want their first game to be a black eye. Like, this is them expanding their tabletop role-playing game universe. This is a big deal to them. And I imagine they have board games as something they squarely want to do in the future if you're launching it with a game like this. An asymmetric, deck-building, alternate victory condition game. Like, this is not a light, simple game that connects their universe. This is a meaty 90-minute game. So I still think they can do it, but yeah, I'm concerned. I would read the rule booklets. I would watch the gameplay video and see if it's for me, especially with the lack of quotes. What they got on the back page? Let me see that back. Oh, I can't. Oh, God, don't waste your back page. Don't waste your back page, people. They went with the square rule booklet, too. I hate square rule. That's just a personal thing. It looks good, though. Lots of pictures, illustrations, examples. I would go through that, though. Bosch, you should have time. Check out Aether Stream Leviathan on Kickstarter. It's an amazing project with the most bare-bone page, truly bare-bone. Maybe I'll see if I can get to that later this week. My kids are all home, which makes it hard. So do I want it? Yeah, I do. Can you do it? I'm going to give them a nod, even though I'm going to give them a nod because they don't want that black eye. But they do. Yeah, I'm a little concerned. And then how much is it? It feels bad. It feels really bad. Like, the price itself feels bad, and then it was like, oh, actually, there's other stuff in that price that makes it feel less bad, but I don't want that other stuff, which then, again, makes it feel bad. Like, it goes back. It's just a different kind of bad. So, no. So, final grade for Historica Arcanum Colts of London. This one's pretty disappointing for what looks like a really cool game, I think. I'm going to go with a C-, I guess. That video was, yeah, the video wasn't great. C-, D+ range? The back page is for notes. Yeah, I think I'm a C-. Well, I'm trying to think of... I gave him a 1/3 of a point grade bump up for the great customer service and the comments and the updates. I'm trying to think what else they really... Yeah, that price just feels so bad. And you didn't sell me on it very well. I think I'm going to go D+. And it also says 120 minutes. Is it 90? Is it 90? Is it 120? I don't know. And then locking all the stuff behind stretch goals. Yeah, I'm going to go with the D+. But I would now go C+. Maybe being harsh. See, here's the thing. I don't feel like they sold me on the actual... Well, it does have a gameplay video right from the jump. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Gameplay video right from the jump. Rule booklet that you can read. Yeah, I'll go C-. I'll go C-. It has lots of cool game modes. It just is... they're locked. Yeah, I'm going to go with the C-. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Historica Arcanum, the Colts of London. Yeah, they didn't mention... Yeah. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Have a good one.